Good day. You have a lab called Make the Loop Lab, and what the students are doing in class that you may not be able to do at home is they're studying energy and energy transformations. So we're going to study the energy transformation from when we hold a pendulum bob. So here we have a string and a rubber stopper at the bottom, and then we have a ring stand. It'll be clamped to a table. I haven't put the table and I haven't indicated the floor here. But we release the pendulum bob and it's going to come down. It's going to hit this metal bar. Hits the bar, now it traces out a circle. And what we're looking for is what's the magic starting height where this will come down and make just one loop. If we're too low, it'll come down and just come back. It won't be able to make a loop. If we have it way up here, it may make more than one loop, and that's not what we want either. So we're looking for the magic starting height where it makes just one loop. Things that someone will have to measure is the radius. That means the length of the string, so that we know how far this string is from the bar, or the pendulum bob is from the bar. So the radius of that circle. The other thing is we need to know the starting height. What we're interested in is this pendulum bob at the bottom is here, and when we release it, it's up here, and we want to be able to calculate that distance. Now, we're not going to set this up so the pendulum bob hits the floor. The floor would be down here below it. So what we have to do is we have to measure once. After measuring the radius, we'll measure the distance from the bottom of the pendulum bob to the floor. Then, every time we release the pendulum bob, we're going to measure the total distance from the floor to the pendulum bob. Then we're going to subtract the distance the pendulum bob was above the floor originally, and that will give us our actual starting height. It will give us the amount of gravitational energy that we put in to the pendulum bob before we released it. So hopefully that makes sense for what the data is going to be. This is Make the Loop Lab. Find that sheet and get some data from a good friend.